Hi everyone and welcome back. So today I wanted to show you a quick brown smoky eye using this palette here. So before I get into the palette, I'm actually going to fill in my brows with this kind of brow powder duo from Lidl, out of all places. I actually really like it. This I think is in the medium brown shade, and I really roughly kind of brushed that through my brows just to kind of fill in all the gaps, and then I carved everything with concealer. And they came out pretty good, so I would definitely recommend it. I'm just setting the brows in place with the brow mascara that came in the same collection. I do like it. It's not like the best brush. I prefer a much smaller, finer brush, but I think it's like a general kind of brow gel to set the bulk of your hair in place. It works really well, and I would definitely recommend it, especially because it's only about €3, so you can't really go wrong. So as per usual, I'm priming my eyes with the concealer and P. Louise base mixture, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm carving out my brows with my flat concealer brush. And if you made any mistakes with the powder, which is pretty hard to do, but you can also tidy everything right up and your brows look pretty good. I'm really happy how they turned out. I'm just placing everything on the entire lid, and then I'm just taking my beauty blender sponge and I'm just patting everything in place just so the base is nice and even for all of my eyeshadows. So the first color I'm doing, which for some reason I didn't show, is called Mahog from the palette. So this is going to be a medium shade, even though I realize it's quite dark. But once you see all the other colors I'm going to be putting on, this is quite a lovely medium shade. And I'm creating that little whale shape, like I mentioned in my last video, where it kind of tugs around your crease and then tails out at the end a little bit. So I'm just basically doing that with the one color. And then I'm gonna very gently blend that out with the color called Sister. So it is a burnt orange, and I'm more or less putting that half on the skin, half on the eyeshadow, just to soften up the edge quite a bit. And let me tell you, these colors blend together like butter. They're so easy to blend, so you won't have any issues trying to get the colors to have a seamless effect. Then just to blend out the complete edge, I'm gonna use the color called Game Changer, which is a game changer. It's actually a really lovely crease color to soften out the look, to blend into your skin, and I just thought it really worked well. To darken up the crease a little bit more, I'm going to take the color called Boy Mom, and I'm really kind of lightly buffing that into the crease, trying not to bring it too high up because of all the beautiful blend and color we have up above the crease. I didn't want to ruin that. I just wanted to kind of deepen up the crease area, so I'm just moving my brushes back and forth. Now I'm going to be darkening up the outer corner with a color called Tash on a flat brush. I feel like these flat brushes have kind of disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't see anyone using them much, but they're really good for packing on dark colors like that. And then I'm just blending that through, and I think it just works really well. Then on the lid, I'm going to take another flat brush. My goodness, we're using 2 flat brushes today. And I'm taking the color Rose Gold, and it is a beautiful color just to pop on the lid without being too shimmery if you don't like a lot of glitter. And a metallic color like this on a flat brush can allow you to create a really soft half cut crease. If you're not very good at doing a half cut crease, you just have to kind of follow your crease line, and if you mess up, you can just kind of blend it in and make it nice and smoky. So then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of liner on the top of my eyes, but my camera decided to completely overheat and shut down, so this is all you're gonna get. So now I'm just applying a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes just to prime. I'm not actually using the concealer right now to conceal. I'm just using it as a primer, so if it doesn't cover everything, that's fine. It's only there for the eyeshadow to stick to. And I'm just blending that in with a really big fluffy brush just to make sure everything is nice and even for the eyeshadows. Then I'm going to go back into the color Sister, so with the burnt orange, and I'm going to apply that first on the lower part of the lash line, and then I'm going to be slowly darkening that up with the color called Boy Mom and then Tash. And I'm essentially using the same type of brush. You can alternate for the bottom of the eye. If you want to get really dark and smoky, you can take an even smaller brush, but for me a pencil brush worked just fine. I think it turned out really lovely when the colors kind of just blend in together. I just didn't want the bottom of the eyes to be too dark. I kept most of the darkness towards the outer corner. Then I'm going to be highlighting my inner corner and my brow bone. I know we're going all out today with this silver lining kind of color, and it is very similar to Inglot 395. If you have that, it is stunning. I freaking love that color so much. So I am highlighting my brow bone, but if you're someone who doesn't pluck their eyebrows, or you haven't plucked your eyebrows, I'd recommend the matte in the brow bone area, because the shimmer will highlight the fact that there's hair there. So if you have hair there, like, use a matte. So then I'm just gonna put on some pretty little lashes, and I also did my skin off camera because I don't think anyone needs to see me use the same bloody foundation in every single tutorial. So sticking these lashes on, they're actually not from Glamify. I have no idea where these lashes are from, they're just in the box. But this is the finished look. I really hope you liked the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the look, and I will see you guys later. Bye!